Hello everyone, I am Hema Sati Sharma and today we are going to discuss the chapter Sound for class 8th. So what is sound? Sound is a energy like any other form of energy which are heat energy, light energy, potential energy, kinetic energy which you have studied in your previous chapters. Sound causes a sensation of hearing in our ears and that is why we hear something. Sound help us to communicate with each other. That is, sound help us to provide information to one another. Now the question arises how the sound is produced. So sound is produced whenever there is a vibration in any object. So sound is produced due to the vibration of the object. The motion of materials or object causes vibration. So whenever there is a motion, there will be a vibration. Vibration is a kind of rapid to and fro motion of an object from a central position. As we have studied in our class 7th also that vibration is a kind of oscillatory motion, and vibration means that a material or an object is moving from its central position to one extreme position, which is called to, then it comes back to central position, and then again it goes to the another extreme position which is called fro. So for example, if you are swinging in a swing in the park, so that is a vibratory motion. But if that oscillatory motion occurs at a very rapid pace, so then it will be called vibration. So swinging in a park is an oscillatory motion, but when it occurs at a very rapid speed, then it will be called vibration. And vibration is called oscillation. So oscillation at a very fast speed will be called vibration. So here we can see that when we hit the drum, membrane of drum vibrates and thus it produces sound. So here where motion of the drum when it is struck by the drumstick will vibrate and produce the sound. Similarly, in a guitar, when we play a guitar, the movement of the string make the sound. And in a tuning fork, the sound is produced by a vibrating prong of the tuning fork. Similarly, harmonium, sitar, tabla, flute are the other musical instruments. So, in tabla, the stretched rubber band, in a tabla, stretched this membrane produces sounds. In similar way, if you stretch a rubber band and you pluck it, it will vibrate and it will produce sound. Similarly, these instruments which I mentioned earlier, harmonium, sitar, tabla, flute, etc., all the musical instruments, they produce sound because of the vibration. Similarly, if you don't have an instrument, you take a spoon, you hit the plate by it, and then it will vibrate and it will produce sound. Now, it is about the instrument and how the instrument produces sound. Now the question arises, if the sound is produced by vibration, how do human produce sound? So human produce sound with the voice box or larynx. So this voice box or larynx, as we have studied in another chapter which is reaching adolescence, this voice box is located in the upper end of the windpipe which is at throat. So this is voice box and this is also called larynx. So as I mentioned, it is situated at the upper end of the windpipe and there are two stretched membranes which are called vocal cords. These vocal cords are attached in larynx with a narrow slit between them for passing air. So now there are two vocal cords and between two vocal cords there is a slit from which air can pass through. Now muscles attached to the vocal cords can make the cords tight or loose. So these stretched vocal cords can be made tight or they can be made loose with the help of muscle which are attached to them. So when the vocal cords are tight and thin, they produce different type of quality of voice. So here you can see the vocal cords. So this is larynx or the voice box. These are the two vocal cords and the gap between these vocal cords is called slit. So whenever there is a vibration or when the air passes through the slit, these vocal cords vibrate and hence the sound is produced. In our next lecture, we'll be studying about propagation of sound. Thank you.